We have to do something about this stink bug effect on this long truck. The Super Duty sags in the front. I think I'm gonna get a hold of Fabtech Motorsports and do a suspension lift or at least a leveling kit. Yeah, good afternoon. Fabtech Motorsports. I was wondering if I could get a leveling kit for a Ford F-250. It's a 2019. All right, so here we go. Fabtech Motorsports, the FTL 5208. This should take care of the stink bug effect on this 22-foot long F-250 XLT Super Duty that sits real low in the front and a little bit taller in the back. Pop this bad boy open. Nice packaging. So we got the hardware. Okay, so I laid everything out. You got your instruction manual. It's 3 pages grand total. And you've got your Fabtech sticker. You've got your coil spacers. You've got your extensions for your shocks. And you have your brake line extensions. And you have a bag of hardware. That's great. Let's go ahead and get this thing installed. All right, so we're almost there. Heading over to Off-Road Essentials, and we're going to see what tools and things they need to hook up this FTL 5208. All right, we are over here in Spokane Valley at Off-Road Essentials. Morning.
Morning.
How you doing?
Good.
Good. Check this out. Off-Road Essentials. Even got some cool little cups here. Nice old manual. All right, up on top of the rack here. I like this rack, this is pretty cool. So let's figure out on the instructions what tools we're gonna need, and we'll get this thing started. All right, so Justin, we only need a handful of tools, huh? I see you laid out all the hardware and everything. That looks nice. It's everything we already talked about earlier, and it's always a good idea to make sure all the components are in the box. Got ourselves an 11, got a 14, we got a 22 millimeter, got a couple open closed box wrenches, same size, and a small crescent wrench. Doesn't take a whole lot. It's nice to have a rack to put it on though. It's a big truck. So let's disconnect the knee sway bar.
Yep, to give the axle free range of movement.
So with everything loosened up and the sway bar disconnected, it frees up the springs. Just got to pop out these springs in a moment. It came out real nice and easy. You just got to lift the truck up a little bit farther away from the axle. That was super simple. One of the guys who works over here at Off-Road Essentials has one of the essentials. Warren Industries, the Xeon 10S. It's nice. All right, so now we had to clean off all the mud and dirt out of this, but this is the bottom of the perch for the spring. Use an 18 millimeter and we'll knock this out, and then you'll put the spacer underneath this. So you put a little bit of Loctite on there.
Yep.
Nice.
Spacer underneath. Make sure this is all clean. Down there. Hold on. Start it by hand. The keyway for the spring.
Yeah, that's the keyway for the spring.
Yeah.
So when this perch goes back in, I just want to make sure that my people know that the opening is towards the tire.
Basically wherever it was when it came off.
Yeah, wherever it was, yeah.
I go off the brake bracket, making sure it's straight with the front.
That's true, yeah, because you got the brake, yeah.
So that's what I go off of. Some kits come with a keyed, but...
Yeah, okay, yeah, because I knew that. Yeah, when we swivel that around, it stops right there at the end of the perch. Very cool. So Justin, you're working on the shock extension?
Yes, sir.
Everything's so muddy and dirty in here, but yeah, you can see what we're... That's a nice beefy extension too.
That's not too shabby. Down in here.
Down?
They're videoing us as we came into the pit.
It's supposed to...
So the brake extension just drops down. It used to come out at an angle. It still comes out at an angle, but there's an extension right here.
Yeah, that wheel well definitely sets up higher now. That looks great.
Yeah, you can already tell that this thing has gone up. A lot more clearance in the wheel well. That's gonna be nice to fill that in with the bigger tire. Yeah, that really does look nice. Now it's time for a test drive, and then we'll fix the alignment. Definitely want to thank Jeff and the crew over here at Off-Road Essentials. All right, guys. Thanks for watching this video. I just want to thank Fabtech for sending me over this leveling kit. Look at the height on the front end of this truck now. So when I come home, driving through the mud and the snow, this front air valance, or this little dam underneath the bumper, isn't scraping the, it isn't gliding across the mud or the ice anymore. I'm super happy with the way it looks. It sits nice and level. It did not change the ride at all. You've got brake line extensions, you had shock extensions, and those 2-inch spacers that you'd put underneath the springs. It did not change anything. You don't have to replace the shocks. I didn't have to deal with the track bar. We just had to center the steering wheel. Yeah, man, let me tell you, I'm real happy. Thanks once again for watching this. Leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think of it. And if you're looking for a leveling kit, check out Fabtech Motorsports. Thank you.